García as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous do you consider both opponents?
I believe both opponents are 10. The reason why I say that because of going into fights, like I think every opponent is dangerous. You know, he's training. He's not somebody that just stepped in. I think he's somebody. He's training for a full. I think it was like probably over like 2 to 3 months. So I think that he's definitely going to be. I think both opponents, even Ryan training now. You know what I mean? So I think that they both 10. You know what I mean? Just because they're preparing for, you know what I mean, somebody like me.
Yeah, but Tank, which out of the two, Ryan or Hector, do you feel is a more complete fighter?
I don't think either one is a complete fighter. To be honest.
And I know it's been a while since you fought another southpaw. But which do you feel you fare better with a right-hander or a southpaw?
If you can see, I keep right here, like it's like a little tenor right here, because I keep getting caught. I mean, not caught, but hitting my eye with it like that, that thumb. I don't know. I'm not used to that. This is like probably like the 5th time I got hit in the eye with a thumb on camp. So hopefully it don't happen in a fight.
And I know you've been worried about. I know you've been worried about Veda testing. Are you guys staying on top of that?
Who?
The Veda testing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely trying to.
Hector's your first southpaw since Jesus Cuellar. Do you feel like Hector's your first southpaw you fought since Jesus Cuellar? Do you feel like this is a chance for you to showcase your boxing skills more, that people more so know you as a puncher? Is this a chance to show overall like how complete of a fighter you are?
I think not just him being a southpaw, just him as a fighter. I think probably more show more boxing skills. Even with Ryan, I think, because I can't just go in there and just, you know what I mean, try to knock either opponent out. So I got to be able to, you know what I mean, show them it's more than just puncher power. It's skills along with boxing IQ.
Is it the pressure you feel maybe he brings that's gonna bring that out of you? Pressure Hector likes to bring?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think Ryan made a mistake saying he don't want to do a tune-up, he want to go straight to the fight with you?
I think a couple reasons. I think that it could be him juicing, and you know when you juice, they have off cycles and on cycles. I think that's why I was pushing for the Vada. Out of that, or he ain't trying to beat his body up to get down to 35 or 40, and just want to just you know what I mean, stick around and at his normal weight, and then once it's time to fight me, then drop down. You know what I mean? So it's out of that, or him juicing.
Talk to us a little bit about that. Why do you think he's juicing right now?
He looked bigger than he actually been over the years, or maybe because he been drinking too. I know he been drinking a lot. So, out of that, or he juicing for sure.
Did you see him drinking down here in Miami? Because there was a whole story where you guys apparently met in a club in Miami.
That wasn't in Miami. That was in Cali.
That was in Cali?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he drinking then?
Yeah, he was drunk, slap drunk when he came up to the table.
Tank, how does it feel to be in Miami during the holiday season? What's your schedule like? Will you be here for Christmas Day? What's your outlook?
Man, I'm just locked in. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm just locked in. I ain't really. I'll probably be doing stuff with my daughters. That's about it. But other than that, I'm fully committed to fight.
So the countdown is like a little over a month, well, less than a month away. Are there certain things that you're focusing on more?
See, I think it's like, not to cut you out, I think it's like 17 days left. I got the countdown on my phone. I think it's 17 days left. Damn. It's definitely 17 days left. Or 16. 16. Well, I don't count fight day. I count weigh-in. So 16.
Well, I know with you being in DC, you know, you're back home. I'm sure it's a good feeling. I saw on Twitter there was a girl who said she complimented how you looked, and then you said basically like she just wanted free tickets. Has that been happening a lot?
Yeah, girls be trying to throw that stuff out, throw that stuff at me, so I guess give them a ticket to the fight. But it comes with it. You know what I mean? Some of them might get lucky and get a ticket.
Tank, how important do you think it is to make the fight with Ryan at this point, just for the sport of boxing?
I think it's very important. I think that for him to step up and say he actually want to fight me, well, we can't say that just yet because of the fight that happened. So we know that he said he'll do something and do the opposite. So we can't say that till actually we in the ring. You know what I mean? But it's a push start to the other guys fighting each other and things like that. So hopefully this open up doors for, you know what I mean, and it showed that other fights can be worked out, and I'm not ducking nobody. You know what I mean? So we my side and his side, you know what I mean, came together and made the fight happen. Well, not make it happen, but you know what I mean, got it together. So hopefully it opened up doors for us to fight each other, the two of the top four.
Oscar said that he might be making a mistake not taking a tune-up. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think so. I think that I was trying to stay active, but again, we don't know his situation, how he feel as a fighter. You know what I mean? So I understand both sides. If he don't want to take a fight, take a tune up, I understand that part. But if it was me, and I think Ashley, he been lazy. I think he's been lazy because he don't want to get that. That just, I don't know. It could be, I don't know. Because you got to think about it, when he was coming up, he was in the gym, he was fit and everything like that. Now when it's like, you get some money and a little bit of fame, it's like a little, be out the gym, he partying and stuff like that. So
Do you think he's getting too comfortable with fame?
maybe. I mean, it happened to the majority of us, but it's for him to tighten up before it's too late.
Do you think you're going to have an advantage by having the fight before fighting him?
Advantage? I wouldn't say advantage because he's still training. So we don't know what he's doing like in training. I think he should. I mean, I don't think it's advantage. Probably so. I don't know.
What do you feel like separates you from Ryan mentally? Because I know a while ago you said when he was going through struggles, you said that you're going to put this pain on him.
I think like people find like ways to you know what I mean, what did I say? Their own little, but since it's just, you never heard of no back in the day fighter talk about mental health. I think boxing people is the most it's, we need mental health to actually come in the ring and fight and things like that. I think we probably one of the toughest out there, a whole like combat sport. You know what I mean? I feel as though that people just was doing that, saying that just to get out of stuff.
Like an excuse.
Yeah, like an excuse. Because though like we all, to be honest, we all have like mental health, but I think boxing and we control it. We know how to like, you know what I mean?
Tank, what do you think about Hector Garcia? I mean, your next opponent. What do you see about his? I know we talk about Ryan Garcia, but what about your next opponent? What do you think about him that you'll be able to get him out? What do you think he has a chance with him? My question.
I think Hector is a sound fighter. He just beat a top high prospect. I feel as though Hector he's a durable guy. You know what I mean? He's coming to fight. He's 16-0, so he's a great opponent. I feel as though you can't sleep on Hector. You know what I mean? If you sleep on Hector, then Hector might sleep you. You know what I mean? So,
Tank, you mentioned that you think Ryan wouldn't even end up at the fight. Is there anything you think you could do in this upcoming fight that would maybe scare him from backing out of the fight, like looking too aggressive or something like that?
Yeah, probably. That's why I don't really I don't know. People see things and be like, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully they don't come and see it in person. Maybe watch it on TV or something like that.
Do you feel like making a fight that big, theoretically, do you think this is going to bridge to even more of your big fights? Are you looking forward to, I don't know how many more you plan on having in your career, but just, you've called out, Devin, Haney, Shakur, all these things. Do you think that getting this first domino will be nothing but big fights for you from now on?
Yeah, hopefully for sure. Hopefully it'll open up doors and, you know what I mean? There's been a lot of talk. You know what I mean? Now it's time to action. You know what I mean? A lot of guys been talk about I won't fight them, and they know damn these guys been in the ring with me, been around me personally. They just get a little fame and little fights and think they, you know what I mean? And even when these guys just came on the scene too, about like 2 years ago, a year ago. You know what I mean? They ain't doing nothing. The things they doing now, I've been doing it like when I first won my championship, when I had to go all the way to London and fight. Like 4 months after I won my first championship. At 21, 22.
How much do you think that can shake them? Because you've been under the microscope, you've had a lot more fame, big crowds. They've had high-level fights, but not necessarily under the microscope that you have.
That's definitely going. When they fight me, they're gonna see. They're gonna see for sure. I'ma show them for sure. I ain't really about like talking no more. I just let them guys know that. You know what I mean? And this just the stepping stone to what I'm trying to do. So I feel as though Hector García definitely is the important piece, and make sure that I put on a great performance just so, you know what I mean, let the other guys know that's in the future.
I know early in your career they used to call you Rambo. What happens the Rambo nickname?
I don't know. That came from like people I used to work with. You know what I mean?
Tank, I know you recently celebrated a birthday last month. Just curious how that went for you. Enjoy yourself.
To be honest, I ain't even do nothing for my birthday. Yeah, I ain't even do nothing. I've been so busy trying to get myself together. You know what I mean? As far as like business side. So I've been mainly focused on that. So I ain't really been doing too much partying and things like that the last couple months.
How's that transition been focused more so on the business aspect of things?
See, I was a little messed up, man. I was a little messed up trying to get myself together. So I'm good now. That's the great part. I'm definitely good now. Future is definitely bright. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
Did you get a chance to watch that Frank Martin fight with Michelle Rivera this weekend?
Yeah, I seen clips of it. I seen.
Is that a fight you'd entertain in the future, Frank Martin?
Yeah, for sure. Of course. Hell yeah.
You ever text Earl about him? Like, man.
No, but I seen Earl say some stuff about it. Earl better watch out. This fighter hurt bad, like I did before.
When you say controlling your business, champ, how does it feel to be in control of yourself now and being able to do what you want to do, how you want to do it?
It feel good, you know. It feel good, but it also it's a pros and cons, you know what I mean. But it's just a test run, so hopefully we get better as the future go on, and definitely I'm looking forward, man. Everybody had that, the greats had that time where they was with promoters and things like that, and they branched off to their own. So I see, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a great, you know what I mean?
What about the top dogs in light division? So besides you, we have Devin Haney, we have Shakur Stevenson. Besides
Hector Garcia versus Gervonta Davis, January 7th. Forget them other guys. You know what I mean? They ain't fighting me now. Definitely we'll talk about them when we actually fight. Tired of getting other guys exposed for nothing.
Well, Tank, you mentioned not wanting to be in boxing much longer and being like a guy that can help younger fighters coming up. How does a guy like yourself go about helping the younger fighters coming up?
I feel as though I think it's important, you know what I mean, to be able to guide the fighters the right way. A lot of people in the sport right now just toss their guys and not actually guide them. You know what I mean? I feel as though the future is you know what I mean? They're the future, so I feel as though that if I could be able to help, because I'm at a point where as though I feel as though I could get bigger, but I feel as though I can help way more than what's going on now. As far as me just as a person, just being around me and things like that, I feel as though I'm one of the top guys in the sport, if not the top guy, for sure, I say. But I feel as though I can help other guys come up way quicker and way better than what when I was coming up. You know what I mean? And I actually did have people like Adrian, Lamont Peterson, Anthony Peterson, even Floyd. You know what I mean? Helped me at a young age. So I feel as though that's just something I need to do. Something that I had to do to be able to make the sport grow. You know what I mean? I feel as though it's a lot of great talent out there. I think that if we just guide them in the right direction, then I feel as though the sport will be, you know what I mean, keep going.
You ever talk to like some of the retired fighters that maybe that went broke after boxing, maybe that inspired you as well? Like,
nah, I didn't really talk to them, but I learned from people's mistakes, and maybe I need to start talking to them. Talk to them for sure. That's definitely probably something I'm definitely willing to do, to talk to some of the, not even people that went broke, but just people like legend spirit, like a Sugar Ray Leonard, Holyfield. What's the other guy name? The heavyweight with the grill.
Oh, George Foreman.
George Foreman, yeah, definitely was talking to him. Even Mike Tyson. I suppose I've been talking to Mike Tyson, but I ain't never get the chance to. I think his schedule is busy. You know what I mean? So, but I'm definitely need to talk to them and actually like get game from them, so I can give it to people that's coming on after me. You know what I mean? So that's definitely something I need to do. Like,
you're here training at the world-famous 5th Street Gym, mention these legends. How does it feel to be a part of that class that works out in your trainings here at this historic gym?
Who trained? Oh, I'm saying Ali trained there? For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. For real? I didn't know that. That's fire. Damn, I need to start training here.
Yeah, he did all his camps here.
He did all his camp here?
Yeah, not at this location because it's a new location, but like the same brand, the same gym,
Oh,
Fifth Street
for real?
Gym. Yeah.
Fire. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's fire. That is coming right there, right?
Yeah. Him and Angelo Dundee. They used to train in Miami.
Angelo Dundee. I heard that name before.
He trained with Sugar. He trained Leonard. Sugar and Leonard.
Sugar and Leonard? Fire. That's fire. Damn, I ain't know that. That's history right there. Maybe I need to come back here.
Yeah.
What's the gym called?
5th Street Gym.
5th Street
The
Gym?
sign is right back there.
Oh yeah, fire.
Hey guys, last question.
Yeah.
Last question.
Yeah, I need to come here. I'll be back. For sure. I support the boy Muhammad Ali's jacket. I ain't never get to buy his jacket or something. That shit was like $20,000. I want to put it in my house. Man, that's fire.
You got a favorite Muhammad Ali fight?
Favorite, I ain't gonna lie. I mess with Muhammad Ali as a person than I did as a fighter. I never really watched none of Muhammad Ali fights. but I mess with. I like what he stood for, like for the people type stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. Mama, I need for that.
There's some great fights, man. You gotta watch some of them.
Yeah, I probably.
George Foreman, watch the George Foreman fight.
George Foreman, him, Ali versus George Foreman.
Yeah.
Definitely. I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, fighters, they was tougher than today's fighters. Today's fighters, they hoes now. For real.